June 8. Glorify God in your body. You were bought with a price, so glorify God in your body. 1 Corinthians 6:20. Worship is a term we use to cover all the acts of the heart and mind and body that intentionally express the infinite worth of God. This is what we were created for. It might be singing in church, it might be sweeping the kitchen floor. Don't just think about worship services when you think about worship. That is a huge limitation, which is not in the Bible. All of life is supposed to be worship. Take breakfast, for example. 1 Corinthians 10:31 says, "Whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God." Now, eating and drinking are about as basic as you can get. What could be more real or more ordinarily human than eating and drinking? And Paul says, in effect, let your eating and drinking be worship. Or take sex. Paul says the alternative to fornication is worship. Flee from sexual immorality. Every other sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexually immoral person sins against his own body. Or do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you were bought with a price, so glorify God in your body. 1 Corinthians 6:18-20. That is, worship with your body by the way you handle your sexuality. Or take death for a final example. We will experience death in our bodies. In fact, it will be the last act of the body on this earth. The body bids farewell. How shall we worship in that last act of the body? We see the answer in Philippians 1:20 and 21. Paul says that his hope is that Christ would be magnified, worshiped, shown to be worthy in his body by death. Then he adds, "For to me to die is gain." We express the infinite worth of Christ in dying by counting death as gain. You have a body, but it is not yours. You were bought with a price, so glorify God in your body. You are always in a temple, always worship.